up here?
Hey, hola. Hola, Mr. K. How you doing?
How you doing?
Long time no see, man. You look different.
Yeah, you
You grown
too. I was
some
gonna
beard or
say,
what?
grew a couple
Thank you.
inches.
I kind of shrimp couple inches, but I got my tattoo, so it make me look taller.
Oh, that's what it is. So
Yeah.
let's
Wait,
figure this
one second.
mess
Who's
out.
this? I want to figure. This is
That's
so cool. What
Randy.
is this?
Excuse me?
Oh my God,
Yo
Randy.
ho, what's good?
That is the coolest mask I ever seen, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking steal it. Not gonna lie to you.
So I
That
sent
It's
you.
guy.
Is
actually,
that
I
new,
think, a
Randy?
yellow one.
It's
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
be
at the
Elvis.
end
new,
of the
right?
clothing store.
Wait. They
Yeah,
have a yellow one? No way.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my
Hodge was
God,
wearing a
bro.
white one.
Okay. So anyway, is that guy taking shit in the fucking corner there?
Yeah, don't mind him. He's just.
Yeah, he escaped. He escaped where
Okay.
his car is. Speedy,
So
don't worry
before
about
we
it.
start this, let me
Yeah.
just say some stuff about the storage things, if there was any assumptions or whatnot. So the storage business, we weren't trying to fuck you guys over with whatever happened. I don't know exactly what Marlo did and didn't say, but the way it works is, you can rent it for up to 3 weeks. You do a week at a time. You could pay 3 weeks in advance. You could pay at any point in the week for the next week. But we make it very clear that once it passes 7 days on the dot, then the unit gets shut down and auctioned off. That's for everybody. I fucking auctioned off Rami shit, everybody shit. So we weren't trying to fuck the Vagos here.
I know.
I'm just trying
I
to
know.
keep it fair and to the point that we have been doing it for everybody. So like once it could be a minute after, but boom, we shut it down.
So, Mr. K, I agree with that. And when Michael got, let's say, fucked, right? When Michael
Right?
got fucked, he came to me, right? And he said, I got fucked, blah, blah, blah. Because he thought he was right, correct? And Marlo thought he was right. And you guys
Right.
thought you were right. And
And that's
I
where the
told him
problem
this.
is.
And I told him this. And I told him, listen, I told him, Michael, what you do on your own, that's your own business, right? It's not a Vago thing. If you rent a fucking house, whatever, that's your own thing, right? If Rami goes buy a house, that's on him. It's not like CG buying a house, right? It's just a single thing. But what I'm trying to say is, so he came to me and I told him, we do not touch this illegally at all. You got fucked in a legal business, correct? You make your bed, now you clean it up. And I'm not gonna lie, Mr. K, I was the one who actually said, listen, man, Michael, if you really think you got a fucking case and you got scammed here, then fucking sue him, right? It's legal, you know what I mean? You do illegality, they do it illegality. And the reality is, he fucking won the court case. So, like, no matter how we look at it is, I guess you could say Michael was right. Now, I'm not saying that's not the reason we're here, right? But I'm just saying the guy fucking won the court case. Like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, fuck the law. But, the law at least follows some fucking lead, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so he won
Like,
because just the contract itself was just dog shit.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a good thing. Now you guys can change it to a good contract that can, basically save you ass too, right?
Yeah, we were already on that, but the problem for us was it was actually past 7 days, so it was like I don't know, he was like an hour or two late.
Yeah, I know, 100%. But so my thing is, I'm not gonna lie. So I think the reason this shit is escalating, right, is little different because of the warehouse. And after the warehouse, something weird happened that that's the thing. I feel like it escalated to a point with the Wu Chang artist coming down.
Right. So I'll tell you the whole story. So then they have the court case, blah blah blah. He wins because the contract. And then I find out in the case he was talking about how he was storing pretty much dirty illegal money in his unit. So everything was fine until then. And when he said that, I'm like, okay, this is gonna bring some heat away. So now when cops raid people, they don't find nothing. They're gonna start looking into storage units, stuff like that. Just brings unwanted attention to the business. So that's what rubbed me the wrong way. So we went to go meet with them. It was going okay. Then shit got a little heated, and we both went our ways. There was no agreement really. After that, we had Marlo call to make an offer of, hey, we'll give you 25K, which was what the auctioning price originally was for the unit until the Vago showed up. Now the Vago showed up late to the auction, but I felt bad. I was like, okay, these guys lost a shit ton in there. I'll give them the chance to fucking get it back. They ran up the price on Rami, and Rami ended up winning it. So Marlo called and said, we'll give you the 25K.
I told
the unit
Speedy
was
this already,
originally
though.
for before you guys entered the bidding.
What?
And call it that. They turned it down, and then shortly after we had the Wu Chang incident. Now, what I know about that, from what I was told from an artist, is that
I did tell him the 25K
Wu Chang
thing.
artist, I forget his name, he's a Vago, called
it's
to
Pablo.
Pablo He called to set up a meeting with, I think it was Fierro and Oswald.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
When they get there or something, that's when they got shot up.
Oh, they got shut up. That is 100% fact. But here is the part where it gets twisted, right? So after yesterday, what happened? You know, when you guys came to the barrio and talked, and you know, my boys were on the edge because you know they are stupid sometimes and they didn't know right what was happening, right? After that, Fuero actually calls up Pablo, correct? Now, keep in mind, like Fuero and Pablo I think they had like a small beef or something like 2 months ago or some shit like that, right?
Okay.
Now, so he calls him up and says, "Let's meet." Now, my boy said, "Do not meet. That's you probably gonna get kidnapped." You know, like they thought you guys were gonna, like, make it proud, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like they thought like you're gonna get set up, Pablo. Don't do it, right? So what the boys did was like these boys were like, "No, we should meet. We should meet. We should meet." So what they did, I'm not gonna lie, the boys set up a place, right? And they called back and they went on the roof hiding, right, with the pistolas. And they said to Pablo, and Pablo is a prospect, you know, who just got there a
Right.
couple weeks. So they said, Pablo, they said, okay, we are here. If anything, like you think you're gonna get kidnapped, you're gonna get killed, whatever, you just basically, I think it was either take off your glasses or whistle the blow or something, we take him out, right? Now, on this part, I'm not gonna lie, Pablo gonna get punished because we still don't know
Chat, why are you guys
he,
highlighting a
let's say,
shitty copy
gave the green
pasta?
light, right?
What?
But in reality, like what Pablo told us, like he thought like they were gonna kidnap him and bring him somewhere and fuck him up. So he gave the green light, and my boys shut up. That is the truth. That is a fact. Yes, my boys did shoot up. You know, the Wu-Tang artists.
So I
But the
think what
reality
happened
is,
there
yeah.
was maybe since our meeting went south, they assumed that
Yeah.
this was our way of setting them up. When the Wu-Tang artists, they didn't know nothing. They're separate from all the shit we do.
I think that's-
They had no clue we had beef with you guys.
I think that's what the whole thing, because the Wu-Tang artists and Pablo have not seen each other for 2 months, and the timing of it was just, you know, crazy, right? Because it's just like they called him up, you know, what a meet up, and it looked like hella sketchy. Like I think the timing fucks it up. But the reality is this, Mr. K, okay? I'm gonna be real with you, okay? The reality is we live in a very fucking major city. But who have the fucking balls around here? Like you guys have the balls around here. Who else? You know, I don't want to be cocky motherfucker, but I have balls too. My
Every
people have
gang
balls too.
has, you know, balls.
Yeah, every gang have balls, but not many gangs have balls to actually do any gang war. Do you know?
Actually, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True. I know what
True.
you're saying. There's
Like,
not much
listen,
of that
man.
shit nowadays.
And I'm trying to, like, don't get me wrong, my boys in NA, I know it sounds like, you know, like, oh, maybe Speedy don't have control, blah, blah, blah. People say shit, but Mr. K, you've been a leader of your crew for many years now, correct? And I've been a leader of my gang for many years. If I was a shitty leader, I would have been probably switched out by now, I feel like. Same with you, with all due respect, right?
Right.
If you are shitty, you would get switched out and you would get killed. And that's what I expect from my people too. If I'm a shitty leader, take me out, become the jefe, right? But, you know, in reality, nobody... I feel like, you know, none of my boys are there yet to even be at my level of, you know, a leader. And that's, you know, I don't blame them, but what I'm trying to say is that we live in a city that everybody's a fucking pussy. That's the reality of it. And some of us want to stand up and, you know,
We're in agreement.
Actually true. Talk
yeah,
your
but,
shit. Talk your shit, Speedy. Talk your shit.
So what I'm saying is, like, if you don't fight Chang Gang, you fight the Wagos. And not a lot of people want to fight Chang Gang. And, you know, I don't think that's a bad thing. That just shows you guys are brutal and, you know, you got the power, right? But a lot of people fight Wagos. And now it could be an enemy I crush. Like, let's say I crush an enemy into a fucking hit, right? I crush him so hard, they literally will be like, okay, Speedy, we do anything to get out, right? 24 hours later, if they rolling with somebody who can clap, they are back at it. Like, that's the life I live in the South Side, man. And the truth is, the fucking, like, every day, either if I don't get fucked by gangs, I get fucked by Policia. Policia come down to my
100%.
barrio and pretend they are literally the gang. Because I'm gonna give you guys something, and I think the whole city kind of needs to understand this. I wish and I hope our city is so big right now, right? What kind of logic is that? Let's say, like, if 20 of my boys chilling in the barrio, right? Do you guys know one cop come alone and harass all of us? Because he knows if we fuck with it, dude, when 30 cop cars show up, we need to split up and only have 4 people fighting them.
Oh, I know.
You know how
Last
stupid
time
it makes me fuck, right?
we
It
had
makes me feel
problems with you
stupid.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time we had problems with you guys, I remember the cops would come in and they would just fuck all of us up. Almost every time.
And that's what they do to the bro. We fight the ballas, right? We fight the ballas. We clap the ballas. Then the cops show up and they fucking, like, they don't even give us a second, man. They just spray and pray out
Hey,
here.
y'all,
man.
they fucking your ass up. You don't even see where you're getting shot from.
Yeah, so my point is, I wish it was something in the city, like if you and your boys are chilling at the gallery or my boys chilling at, like, wherever, whoever is chilling at their home turf, Like, you know what I mean? Even if the police show up with 20 cops, you got 20 people, they should all clap, man. It doesn't just fucking make sense that we should all like
So you're saying
surrender and fucking give
to
up.
turn on the fucking cops instead of keep blasting each other?
No, I'm saying like it's not even
He's
that. Like,
saying
let's
if
say,
there's 20
yeah.
of them in the barrio and
Yeah.
4 ballers roll into the barrio, all 20 of them are going to defend their turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we already do that with the ballas, and that's the thing. I called the ballas. We had actually 10 versus 10 fight, 10 versus 9 or 10, and that was cool. But the problem is when 20 cops show up, just like
Can't
I
have
need to
20
respect. There
fucking
is
of
to
you guys.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
hear you.
when I show the respect in a sense that the cops are many thousand people, motherfucker, you guys know in the city there is of localos there is most wagos around. Like we are everywhere, but nobody gives me that respect that I have many wagos, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just my point is, Mr. K. I'm sorry, I'm rambling out here. I'm getting tired. When I'm
No,
tired,
he's
I
spitting
just start
facts. He's spitting
speaking
facts.
shit. But
We're running
my point
brains
is,
here.
Mr. K, my point is that I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about the 100K or anything, man. It's not about the money. I just don't want war back to war, man. I want to make some money myself, man. I got business to run. You know, I got people to feed. 20 wagos don't feed themselves. You know, somebody need to do the thinking, right? And I'm trying my best, you know. And we have been to war, and let's be real here. We probably gonna go to war again in the future because we are the one of the rarest gangs that actually have balls here. And I am trying to recruit. I'm trying to have 24/7 wagos around so that when we go to war, nobody gonna be like, we need to wait 8 hours to look for the wagos or anything like that. You get me?
Right.
You always
Yeah.
are gonna have wagos around. And I think I don't want to be that guy. I think you guys also have seen it, and I think people, you know, it's better to have some gangs around than not at all, right?
Of course. This is like, honestly, no gangs nowadays.
Yeah.
Just you guys,
There
but I
is
don't
no
even
gang.
see you
Too.
guys too much.
Yeah.
I mean, GSF comes and goes.
But GSL are pussies, man. Do not mix GSL with my fucking
They're not really
blood
shooters,
wagos.
you know?
exactly.
They're not
Exactly.
shooters,
They're
really.
just pussies, period.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Listen, we are not shooters. We getting listen. I'm gonna be honest here. You want shooters? You go to the ballas. This fucking Mando is a fucking machine. My
Really?
point is, like, I'm getting clapped out here. But you know what the difference is, Kay? Even if I get clapped, I take them where the business hurt, right? I'm the businessman, you know. I take
Of
you where the
course.
business
Fight
hurt,
about
like you
multiple
do.
battlefields.
Exactly, you know. I do my thing. You guys do your thing, and let's just say our last war. I'm gonna give you guys one. I'm gonna tell you guys something, so I hope you guys understand. Our last war, we discovered some things about you. But if you go around the city and ask anybody, even my good friend, like even let's say Lang, like who I'm a good friends with, even you ask him, even he doesn't know. Do you know why? Because just because I know something about my enemy or potentially enemy doesn't mean I go around and spread it.
He's talking
I'm
about
not
the
a fucking
gallery
idiot. You
warehouse.
get what I'm saying? You guys know
Of
shit
course,
about
keep
me.
it
I know
within
shit
your
about
gang.
you. Simple as
We're
that.
the same way.
Exactly. And so I'm here to make it. I'm here to put it out straight. I don't know what the fuck happened with the young Fuero, blah blah blah, and Pablo. I think that shit mixed it up and he got the situation hit. Now with the Marlo stuff, I'm gonna be honest. It was all legal, and if my boy did kind of win the court case, you know, in a sense, you know, he was right. Now we're not saying you know he's 100% right, but he did win, and it made your contract better. Now, Mr. K. Now here is the part, and I 100% agree with you to a certain level, but I'm gonna disagree at the same time so you understand what I mean. So you said about the part where, like, if Michael goes up to court, or even me, let's say I go up to court,
Right.
if I'm renting a warehouse or a storage from you, it's my responsibility, man. If I'm having an orgy in there, or I'm jizzing in there, or I'm having 10 bricks of cocaine now, I understand what you mean because we live in a shithole city where the judge is not supposed to look more than the warehouse, like the
Yeah,
locker room that
I know
is,
what you're
right?
getting at here. I know what you're
Yeah.
getting at here. Normally, you know, it'd be like, okay, it's
It's
the
his
fucking tenant's
responsibility, right?
responsibility.
Exactly.
But you know how these dirtbag fucking cops are in the judicial system here? They'll fucking dig into the shit. Next thing you know, we got people staking out these fucking units. And that's
So
gonna
let's,
drive away business.
So this is what I will offer, okay? And it's nothing much. So let's be real here. At the 100K, I literally don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the money. Like, it's not about money. I'm here. I'm here because, you know, I want some peace sometimes, right? I want to, I want to make my dineros, man. You know, I make more money. Just, you know, the 100K is nothing, Mr. K. You make probably millions a day. Let's be real here, right? Like, you know what I mean? Same here. I try to make my millions a day, right? Of all the gangs in the city, you know, we the Wagos, we do run the south side. You know what I'm saying? We do run everything down there. We try our best.
course.
And it's a decision, and it's a, you know, I got my fucking ranch. I would not get my ranch just by shitting on people, right? I try my best out here. But what I'm trying to say is this is my offer. I have this idea. Have you guys heard about North Korea?
North Korea, yeah, I have.
You know, North
What is
Korea.
that? Some type of chocolate?
North Korea is a country, my friend, where the dictators live. But
Got it.
truth to be told, I love something about North Korea, and that is that they have these
What the
parades.
fuck? They have what?
the parades, the police parades, the
He's
military
saying
parades.
parades.
Okay.
Parades, Rami.
So so now you know how the cops are always complaining in the city that they don't have, they don't have recruits, they don't have this, they don't have shit.
Of course.
What if I'm gonna basically throw them a parade? I want, like, it's gonna be in work, but I think for the first thing, I think it'd be hella cool to see the cops at full force, like let's say at the airport, giving a show to us, right? Coming with jets, airplanes, blah blah blah,
Yeah, yeah.
giving us a show and show us what they can do. That will also expose their operation because they're dumbasses. Then we know what equipment they have, what they're rolling, what they're not, right? It's good information gathering for us. It's a good time. And at the end, I want to poison everybody so everybody dies out here. I think everybody will on it.
Ooh, I love a nice poison.
So how about this, Mr. K? It will take probably a week or two, don't get me wrong. But if I convince them and I throw a big ass showdown, you know what I mean? And you guys, maybe you guys can be, you guys can, stand for the catering, if that makes sense. Not like yourself, you get what I'm saying? You get people to do the catering.
We'll assist in the poisoning, pretty much.
Exactly. And I think, so basically, I cannot offer you, my own people, but I would offer you the blood of these fucking souls that deserve to get burned out here.
Okay, I can be in agreement with that.
All we want in return is, listen, boys. All we want, listen, listen, man. I'm not gonna lie, my boys act sketchy sometimes because of no matter what we do, we feel like sometimes, you guys come and, really talk down about my people. And that's okay. But what I'm trying to point out, Rami, when you came to the barrio,
Yeah.
didn't I buy 10 tickets on the spot?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, the truth is, boys, we will be at war again. That's not about it. But what I'm saying is, I like to do business sometimes with you guys, man. I think we can have a good time, So I do my thing, man. And then you guys do your thing too. But I'm saying, like, my boys are also my boys, man. At the end of the day, how would you feel if every time I meet Randy or Rami, I just shit on them? Like, that's you know what I mean? It's not gonna sit it. You guys gonna clap me up, right? Wouldn't you clap me up? Let's be real here.
Of course.
Yeah, 100%.
Just mutually, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of, throwing. But that being said, the 7-day thing with Miguel, he was just being stupid. He was meant like, I see you in 7 days in the sense that I won't pay before the 7 days type of thing. So that I just want to sort it out, so all the problems go out of the picture.
Okay, so you tell me wipe the payment under the floor, wipe the war under war, and we'll have this parade together?
Yes, sir. And I don't know what's going on with the Wu Chang. Now, if Wu Chang and if Wu Chang, I don't know. Sorry,
well, we'll talk to those guys and we'll say it's sorted out. Not be that.
But if they wanna beef with Pablo and Pablo wanna beef with them, they can do it that separately. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm Vagos, but not every business is Vagos, right? Just like not every business, some of you guys business do yourself, right?
Of course.
Okay. I'm very glad we had this talk, man. And Mr. K, I kind of stayed up for this because I'm not gonna lie, Mr. K. I think if I was around more when you are around, I think we could have solved up many problems. We are kind of like.
Of course, I'm excited for this parade.
Fuck yeah. Let's get the parade going. My words are a word, and I don't forget. I do forget. I'm gonna get high after this
I'll
meeting.
start thinking some ways
You
we
forget
could
everything, mate.
poison these cocksuckers.
You guys need anything? We will also provide this. I will provide 200K myself just to get this charade going with the police, yeah? And get them hyped up. I already spoke with Kyle Press. But once I get the date, I tell you guys, and I make sure it's like ish around this hour so everybody get to participate and we get to poison everybody. And
maybe we should have like a middle party be the one to, what's the word, to kind of suggest the parade to them. Someone like someone from LSBN or something like that. But I would
Like
make a
Ursula or
big media
something?
show and a boom. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Like a ceremony.
What about if you guys get somebody like, let's say, to run for a mayor, whoever, like just a random puto, be like run for a mayor, set him up, and then we take him all out.
That could be a good idea.
You have good ideas. You think about it.
Because it comes from us. It might, cause a little suspicion on their end.
Bro, but these are stupid motherfuckers, man. These guys don't even know about left and right, just saying. Like, they don't think, listen, Mr. K, I don't think they think that far, I think they are.
They don't. They really don't think much at all.
So, that's the way I look at it. And either way, gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, I want to get high, but thank you for the meeting.
By the way, Eddie Marshall wants to buy a house in the barrio, so you gotta told me to tell you to contact him.
Eddie Marshall.
Yeah.
Sure, tell him I take my Volvo 241 for it. No, he can buy a house in the barrio, but only not in section 1. If you guys don't know what
Yeah,
section
just
1
hit
is,
him up. Just hit him up.
yeah. You
Is that
okay,
where
I will hit
all
him up.
the
That's where we live
apartments
mainly,
are?
right? Exactly. So that's where I don't want. But every other street, I let people if they're not part of a gang. You know, I like we're not trying to be dick. I just don't want people in my main headquarters, right? Either way, listen. Thank you for the talk, Mr. K. I not gonna lie, I like this talk, and you're welcome at my ranch anytime at La Fuente Blanca, my friend. Right?
Well, listen, since you came here and showed us respect, I'm gonna show some respect back. Tell Mike we'll hook him up with a couple bucks, like maybe 15K, something like that.
How about this?
For
How about we
the
don't
whole...
hook him up with nothing? You know, I think Michael and how about we let
Okay.
that fucking puto fucking Marlo hook him up? Hmm?
Wait, say that again?
How about we let Michael and Marlo do their dance again?
Oh
You
yeah,
know
it'll
what I
be
mean?
from
Of the money.
I ain't paying. It's from Marlo for
Yeah,
sure.
fuck it. Yeah. And I hate Marlo, but have a great day, guys.
All right, take care.
I'll see you later, Speedy.
Thank you for the meeting.
All
guys.
right.
Let me get high in your names, boys.
I'm gonna be honest.
You got some
I had
things in
no
common with
idea
that
what
guy.
the fuck he talked about or said the entire
15K.
45 minutes.
Pretty
This
much
guy's
said,
fucking the wheeler and dealer. Look at him.
listen, my boys did some dumb shit. Let's forget about it all and just fuck up the cops instead.
Exactly, because
And
he's
once he said
saying if
fuck
we
Mr.
would have
K,
fucked up each
I was
other,
like,
Yeah, it's fair.
oh, and I know Randy got a little, excited down. He's like, oh, fucking up the cops.